Alright guys, welcome back to Parkside Nerd. We are here at Disney Springs today, and right now we are standing in the marketplace. I did not get to show you guys Disney Springs last time I was here, so we got a couple different directions we could go. Right now our starting point is the Rainforest Cafe, one of the largest ones in the world. There is a second location here on property that you guys saw in my Animal Kingdom video, right there at the entrance. And I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go straight through our first section, the marketplace. So right behind me, you have our security entrance right over here. And then we have what's called the Art of Disney. So right in here, a lot of the good artwork, but expensive. Hi, there's me in the door. But a lot of good stuff in here. I've never bought any of these because I'm just too scared to travel with it, but I would like some of it. We got a lot of park artwork and icon artwork, and then just some generic character artwork, which is really good. I like that Mickey Mouse Club one up there. Excuse me. So it is a little windy today, so I'm using my lapel mics instead of my boom mic, and it seems to be working out pretty good. They also have some of like the figurines and everything over here, which are always really fun to look at. Okay, I love these ones that are kind of 3D models of the ride posters. I like this Mr. Toad one. So they do not have, if you remember from my Magic Kingdom video, they do not have Mr. Toad's Wild Ride over here on the East Coast. We still have it on the West Coast of Disneyland, but here in Magic Kingdom, it was replaced with Winnie the Pooh. Storybook Land Canal Boat, same thing. That is a Disneyland only attraction, which is a lot of fun. I do enjoy that. Autopia sort of exists. Over here, it's referred to as Tomorrowland Speedway. Autopia is the name of this attraction at Disneyland. And of course, the Jungle Cruise. That's the same on both coasts with different scenes on each one, but essentially the same. I love we have the Rose from Beauty and the Beast. I do love this Nightmare one. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies. Ooh, Hollywood Studios is my favorite park over here on the East Coast. So I do like that Sorcerer Mickey right there. This is the one I really love. This is it looks like it's a Disneyland 70th anniversary figurine of Walt at his desk, and you can see on his desk right there the plans for Disneyland. And then we have we have Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, Mickey and Minnie, more Jack and Sally, marching band Mickey from Mickey Mouse Club. Ooh, Fox and the Hound. I used to watch that a lot as a kid. This is based on the new ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which replaced Splash Mountain on both coasts. I do like this Toy Story one. We have Winnie the Pooh, Madame Leota, Haunted Mansion, one of my top 3 rides. This castle one with the fireworks in the background is actually really cool. I do kind of like that one. And this right here is Jingles. Now this is a horse from the Disneyland Carousel, and it's the only one, it's the lead horse, which is why it's more decorated than any of the other horses on the carousel, and gets its name Jingles from all its little bells right here. That horse is actually dedicated to actress Julie Andrews, who famously portrayed Mary Poppins and Queen Clarice from The Princess Diaries, among many other things, Sound of Music, all that, and some princess figurines. And we're going to move along. We're going to head back outside. I think we're just going to go straight through the marketplace. And, ooh, I do like that Haunted Mansion one way up there. So we're going to go right back out this way. And sorry if some angles are a little off. I'm kind of working on doing this on a smaller phone. I had a bigger phone last time I filmed here. So, one of my favorite places to go here in the marketplace, Goofy's Candy Company. I absolutely love going in there. There's also a Disney Christmas shop, as I showed you in all the park videos. There's one in every park, plus that one right there. And they're still selling the seasonal frozen hot chocolate, which I'm not really in the mood for because, you know, it's March. And we are going to go right in here. So Goofy's Candy Company is the brand of candy you can find throughout the parks. Sorry, it's kind of loud in here. But you can also get a Goofy's Glacier Freeze. Those are really good. You can mix and match flavors or get solo flavors if you so desire. Bulk Candy Wall, love those. Those are my weakness. They also act as kind of the bakery location for Disney Springs, similar to Marceline's Confectionery in downtown Disney at Disneyland. Oh, yes. These are so good. So these are Power Limes to go with, Power Lime from Goofy Movie, one of my favorite movies. These were introduced with kind of the revamp of Toontown over at Disneyland. You can buy those in the gift shop at the exit to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway on the West Coast. And let's see what kind of bakery stuff we got this time of year. Okay, so we moved on to a lot of the Easter stuff for this year. I love the chick egg. That's awesome. We got the bunny ears apple, the Pooh apple with the bumblebee candy this time, the Goofy cupcakes, and the Tigger tails right down there. Those are my parents' favorites. Oh, press penny machine. My sister loves collecting those. Giant lollipops. Those are a staple. We got all our bagged popcorn, so you can't do the bake your own popcorn like you can in Magic Kingdom, but they do have the flavored popcorns, and they have a silly mirror. Oh, geez. I regret that decision. And then they used to do the fresh made cotton candy over here, but I think they do it over on the other side now. Now that's a degree I can get behind. College well spent. And then just some of the basic chocolates, gummies. And then branded stuff, Skittles, M&Ms, M&M's Mini, M&M Minis, popcorn. And we're going to make our way right out this other door. I just saw over to my right, they do have, along with those power lines, they do have a Darkwing Duck candy. And sorry, it's going to be really loud. We're walking by the volcano of Rainforest Cafe, and the waterfall is really loud. So we're going to continue on through the marketplace. We're kind of backtrack a little bit. We're just going to kind of cut through here. And there's a couple other places that we can look at over here. I just love the ambiance of Disney Springs, and one, because it's a lot bigger than downtown Disney on the West Coast. And I do kind of like the vibe of it better than City Walk. City Walk just doesn't have a whole lot, and I'll show you guys that later in a future video on this trip. All right. So the thing about Disney Springs that makes it a little different than downtown Disney, among other things, is it has a lot of these like private booths out here, which is a lot of fun. So we have like the dream catchers, the spinners, the decorative garden spinners. We have booths for just all kinds of things. And right here to my right, we have the Disney pin traders. Now, pin trading is kind of a thing over here. It's not as big of a thing as it is on the West Coast. So if you ever participated in, it's going to be really loud with music right now. If you have ever participated in Disney pin trading, it is a lot of fun. Like any collection, it can spiral into obsession really quickly. We got another press penny machine. And then we just have pins on pins on pins and keychains. And you can also find magic bands right over here. More magic band pluses. And that's pretty much the pin store. I'm not going to go all the way around. It's a little crowded right now. But yeah, pins, magic bands, keychains. That's what you guys will find in there. There's a little kiddie train right here. It's loading up right now. We have Once Upon a Toy selling a bunch of, obviously, Disney, Star Wars, Marvel. Any of the main brand toys you can think of. We'll go look in there in just a second. We're going to go look in trendy. So this is used to be called the Marketplace Co-op, and it's kind of a bunch of different Disney branded stores. So this is like the more casual, kind of like non-park merch that you guys will find in here. A lot of the Citizen watches, the Pandora jewelry, the Crocs, the special Crocs with the Mickey punched holes. Ooh, that's a new Corpsicle tumbler. Words are hard. They do have this new Small World merch from Stony Clovers. I did see something about this online. It's That's a very thick bomber jacket. Very pastel color, so perfect for not only Small World, but perfect for spring as well. And then we have kind of the more kind of retro athletic resort merch, vintage merch, shall we say. Some of the mesh style Spirit jerseys, red, green, and kind of a dark navy. We have all the different baseball jerseys over here, as well as the Baymax and Stitch football jerseys. Those we've seen before. Here's one of my favorite spots to go to, right over here. So this part of it is still considered a marketplace co-op. Again, kind of some homewares right over there. And we're going to go to one of my favorite spots if it's still over here. Oh, it's been a minute since I've been in here. Oh no. Oh, they got rid of it. So they used to have a phone case and a tech customizing section in here. It doesn't look like they have that anymore. But we do have just some basic park merch and shirts. We do have that High School Musical 20th anniversary crew neck. My fellow millennials, do you feel old yet? I do like the High School Musical parody shirt right there. It is Goofy Movie. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. Might consider that one. And then just some of the very, very generic men's merch right over there that we've seen in previous videos. So I'm not going to go too much into there. And this is new. Disney Drop Shop. Okay, so this is kind of cool. This is different. So it looks like they got just like some home decor, little blind boxes right over there. Okay. That's all right. We won't spend too much time right over there. Some of the Run Disney merch right now, because in the spring that is a big thing. All right. And right ahead of me, we have the Ghirardelli. I can never pronounce that right. Ghirardelli soda fountain, yes, by Ghirardelli chocolate brand. You can get ice creams in there, Italian sodas, and of course, Ghirardelli chocolate. And right on my right, we do have the Disney Rewards Visa information booth. And right ahead of me, we have kind of the crown jewel of Disney Springs, and that is the World of Disney store. This is the largest Disney store in the world. Walk through it really quickly, and you'll see why. And right over here, we have the Waterside Stage, sponsored by Advent Health. That is a recent kind of pandemic-acquired sponsor. They did a lot of the COVID testing and health work when the parks reopened during the pandemic. And we all just kind of pretend that didn't happen. At least I like to, anyways. All right. Hi, me in the door again. And this is the World of Disney store, and I'll show you why it is the largest Disney store on the face of the world. The face of the world. Words and phrases are just hard today. So we're going to start right over here. We have our generic park merch. We do have some of that High School Musical 20th anniversary merch as well. Again, fellow millennials, do you feel old yet? Let's see, what else do we got right here? Yep, just making sure we do kind of just have some of the new generic park merch for 2026. I saw over in the co-op that they did have some 2025 merch left over still. But I'm not seeing anything too different from the last time I was here in that regard. So we're going to come right over here and do some more women's generic park merch. We do have a new Darth Vader Spirit jersey, which that's pretty sick. I'll consider that one. And then, yep, just some more spring merch right now. We do have a new black sequined resort Spirit jersey. And some of those crew neck sweatshirts that we saw last time. Right over here we have our giant toy section. Right up front we have Cars. This is not only stuff from the movie, but this is also from Cars on the Road on Disney+. We have Evil Emperor Zurg. Oh, he's not working. Oh, he's not working. Oh, he's not working. Okay, the try me not working. He's just trying my patience. We have RC. I love RC. Just his completely expression based communication is just hilarious to me. We have the aliens. We have a small Zurg ball launcher. We have the Pizza Planet truck with Buzz and Woody. And we have a we have a claw machine game that you can pick out your own little green aliens. And then we have a lot of branded Disney editions of board games. We got Uno, we got Clue, we got Parks version of Monopoly, we got Haunted Mansion playing cards, we got Park Edition, Guess Who, puzzles, more puzzles, and that's about it right there. Oh, we're getting into my bread and butter. We got Star Wars. So we do have a lot of the Black Series helmets from Hasbro right over here. They still have Darth Vader available, which I think might be sold out on Hasbro Pulse. I'll have to look. Shore Trooper. This is one of my favorite helmets. Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie, outside of the main trilogies. I do love the Shore Trooper design. I kind of want to get this and customize it. I kind of want to get it and display it. I can't decide yet. The Death Trooper, also from Rogue One. I did love those. I didn't like their characterization, but I love their look. And then we have a probe droid, most commonly from Empire Strikes Back. And as you can see on the Rise of Resistance attraction over in Hollywood Studios, we have a small die-cast Millennium Falcon. More Vader helmet, and we do have the park version of the Kylo Ren helmet, and this is the cracked one from The Last Jedi. And back over to Vader helmets. We do have some of the Princess Studio Series dolls. We do have Aurora, we have Elsa, we have Anna, we have Ariel, and we have Rapunzel. We have more Star Wars figures over here. More Toy Story. We have Jessie, Bullseye, Buzz, and Rex, it looks like right over there. We have the talking Force Guidance Yoda. We all need that a little bit in our lives, I think. More of the probe droids. And then we're getting into Marvel stuff over here. We do have the Nerf Thor hammer. We do have the Iron Man figure right over there. We have inflatable Hulk hands. They used to be foam when I was a kid, a little more deadly. We do have more Star Wars. I lied. Sorry. We have Vader. We have a Sand Trooper. We have a Millennium Falcon playset with Han, Chewie, Leia, and 3PO, and this looks to be an Empire version. We do have Obi-Wan and Anakin dual set figures right down there. And back over to Marvel, we have the Spider-Man retractable web shooter. We have the 3 Spider Bots, the Spider-Mobile, the better, more collectible version of the web shooters. The figure 3-pack from Spidey and His Amazing Friends on Disney Junior and Disney Plus, and more of the Spider-Mobile. And over there, more generic park merch. Okay, I gotta show you guys these. Okay, so not only do we have those Crocs, we have the Figment Crocs right over here. And oh my god, that is awesome. Okay. And then we do have the High School Musical 20th Anniversary Crocs. I forgot what they're called. They're for a second $90. Well, because they're heeled ones. That's probably why. That's literally the only reason. Some of the 2026 collectible merch. We do have the baseball. We have the bus. We have the words. I almost said people mover. Skyliner ornament. The Peterbilt tractor trailer. And the ear hat ornament as well. And then we have the 2026 ears right over here. Are these the Loungefly ones? Or are these just the... Nope, these are just the ears for 2026. They actually look really cool. Mickey and Minnie, silver sequin bow, and the park icons all around them. And then just some more of the 2026 merch. Right over here, live necklaces, a drawstring bag, children's clothes, obligatory Mickey vinyl figurine. And that's about it. And then we have right over here, we do have some of the Mickey resort merch, the red and black Mickey Mouse Club merch. We do have the new 2026 backpack, kids t-shirt, and kids. Nope, adult hat. I lied. That's actually kind of cool. So again, maybe consider it. Right over here, kids clothes, shirts, hats, flip-flops, some more of those princess little play sets, the Once Upon a Story play sets. We have Ariel, Moana, Cinderella. Yes. Okay, I had to read the tag for a second. Cinderella, Belle. She kind of looked like Elsa there for a second. 3 shells of Moana. Oh, there's Elsa. Elsa's right down there in the purple. Belle, Cinderella, and Ariel. And then we have the child dolls. I can't remember what the series. Oh, this is also part of the Once Upon a Story series. So it used to be called the Animator Sable series. But we have Elsa, we have Anna, we have Ariel, we have Moana, we have Rapunzel, and I'll go around the other side and see what we got. Then we also have the pets. We have Pegasus from Hercules, Raja from Aladdin. On the other side, we have the mini dolls that comes with Cinderella, Belle, Rapunzel, Moana, Elsa. Okay. I totally just forgot her name from Encanto. Ariel, Tiana, Mulan? I think. That looks like Mulan. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then we have the bucket of preschool toys. The vinyl figures. We got Toy Story. We got Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. We got princesses. We got Frozen. We have Rapunzel's Tower. So really over here, just a lot of the toys. We do have all the figure sets, the princesses, Lion King villains, Lilo and Stitch, Beauty and the Beast, Frozen. This is some of the park toy lines. We do have like a lot of the vehicles. We have the People Mover. We have not the People Mover, the parking lot tram. Wow, words are hard today. We do have the train. We have the cruise ships. We have the castles. We have the monorails. And we have Dumbo. And then over here we have Cars, Monsters, Inside Out, Toy Story, Marvels, and Star Wars figurine sets. More of these vinyl figure sets. And we are back out to our main walkway. So we are going to continue on right this way. And we do have our wall of ears over here. We'll go and check that out really quickly. Sorry, you kind of got to dip, duck, dodge, and weave when you're going through this store. We do have some of the new other character merch and sweatshirts here. We do have the Cheshire Cat. We got Figment right over there. We have Dale. We have Marie from Aristocats. And let's see, what other new ears do we have since I was here last? We got the white ears, the pink ears, the rose gold, the black Mickey and Minnie ears, the Figment ears. We do have these new Cheshire Cat ears, which are kind of cool. They're very plush, and I do like the bow design on them. It's kind of cool. Woo! We have these Tigger ears. Those are kind of cool. Those are different. A new plush Sorcerer Mickey ears, Tinkerbell ears, Figment ears, and all the mini ears. Ooh, those pirate ones are new. And then we have the Castle Park Icons, stained glass style ears. We have Cinderella Castle, Spaceship Earth, the Tree of Life, and the Tower of Terror. And this is really hard to do one-handed. And we have these other Park Icon ears right here. And it looks like some Cinderella ears, some Rapunzel ears, the pink mini ears. And that's about it looks like. So we're going to keep making our way this way. Oh, so sorry. Sometimes that'll happen. You just got to get used to it. We do have the grad caps for 2026 out available already. I say already, it's March. I mean, that makes sense. We do have the Mickey and Minnie ear caps, the Goofy hats. We have more of the solid color Mickey ear hats over there, the Nike hats and visors. And some of the bucket hats. There's a new Lion King bucket hat right there. And then we have our stereotypical classic Mickey ear hat. I love these. These are classic. I feel like on your first visit, you definitely got it. That's the number one thing you got to get. And then we just have our wall of hats right over here. Ooh, we do have a new Mando Invader hat. Those are cool. Look like kid-size hats. So we do have the full graduation cap ears and then the graduation ear headband. Do have like some postcards, the little backpack characters that can clip onto the straps of your backpack. Right over there we have our huge plush wall. I'm not going to go look over at that. Not a lot of the same plushes that we've seen everywhere. And so we have made it all the way across. There's a bunch of little sections in between, but I'm not going to show you guys those right now. It's a lot of the same merch that you will find in all 4 of my park videos. So if there's anything specific you're looking for, go ahead and look back in those. We're going to make our way back out into the marketplace. We do have the Joffrey's Coffee booth right there ahead of us. And one of my favorite places to also go, the Lego store. And I do love all the Lego statues that are on the outside of the store. Right now we have the scene from Beauty and the Beast, Prince Philip versus Maleficent in her dragon form. Out here in the lagoon, I'll go show you in just a second. So right over here in the lagoon, we have the giant Lego sea dragon and sea serpent. He is so cool. I love seeing him every time I come here. And then right over here, I'm not going to go look in the Lego store. It looks just like your Lego aisle at Walmart, Target, all your major retailers. We do have the Star Wars scene. That's mostly characters from the sequel trilogies. We got Captain Phasma, Sith Trooper, Kylo Ren, Chewie, and Rey. And then right over here, we have Anna, Elsa, and Olaf. Olaf looked like he let it go a long time ago. I feel you, brother. And then right over here, we have kind of the main one that you see in a lot of the marketing for this place and this location. And it is the Sorcerer Mickey in that famous scene from Fantasia. And right over here, we do have BB Wolf's Sausage Company. This is going to be kind of a long video, guys. I'm probably going to split it into 2, maybe 3 parts. Just because there's a lot to show you guys right here, and this is only the first section. So right over here, we do have BB Wolf Sausage Company. It's a little walk-up quick service booth. Right ahead of me, we do have T-Rex Cafe from the same brand as Rainforest Cafe. And it is home to Build a Dino, hosted by Build-A-Bear Workshop. And this is why we're not going to go in the Lego store right now, because there must be a new release that I don't know about, because this is the line to get into the Lego store right now. So we are going to go right around this way, and we're going to make our way down the center strip of the marketplace. And then this is something I can't get over there right now because of all the sanctions. So I'll zoom in and show you guys. But there's this Lego mural outside that's really cool of Disney Springs. And then if you notice on the directional sign, it lists every single theme park that exists in Disney Company. We got Disneyland, we got Disney World, we got Tokyo, we got Paris, France, we got Paris, Hong Kong, and Shanghai, and Tokyo. All right, so now we're kind of getting into our general retail section. So right here on my right, we have Uniqlo. It's kind of a weird, I guess weird's not the right term. It is, I believe, Japanese or Korean. But they have a lot of general merch, a lot of trending anime merch. And this location will every now and again get special Disney collections that are really cool. And right ahead of me, we have the Orlando location of the Harley Davidson store, right next to the Levi's retail outlet. And right over here is one of my favorite places to get dessert. And it is Amaretto's, or Amarette's, I just read, that's insulting. Amarette's pastry shop, so good. I love it in here. They have one of my favorite desserts in here, the Mickey Mouse cake. And right now, we have the Edna Mode Petite Cake. Edna from, pardon me, The Incredibles. Orange curd, blackberry panna cotta, and vanilla chiffon cake. $24 for that. I do believe you do get your annual pass holder discounts. It's a little busy in here, but I'm just going to show you really quick. These are the character ear hat moose cakes that you can get. They come in full size like this, or you can get miniature ones in the case right over there, but there's kind of a line in the crowd, so I'm not going to be able to show you that right now. And right now they are making the moose roses from Beauty and the Beast. Those look delightful. Maybe I'll come back later. But this place is always hopping, so we'll try to get a shot of that later. And right over here we have the Daily Poutine. For some of my Canadian friends, you all know what poutine is. So poutine is fries with gravy and cheese curds, and you can get a bunch of different. You can get it in the classic way like that, or you can get a bunch of different ones. Let me see here. I say a bunch. There's like 5 because it is a small location, but we're going to take a look right at the menu over here. So yes, we do have the buffalo chicken poutine, the Canadian style, which is classic, our butter chicken and Korean barbecue. So those ones, so the buffalo chicken and the regular are kind of my favorites. I do love getting those when I come here. Again, line's kind of long, so we'll come back, and I'm not particularly hungry right now. So moving right along, this is kind of new. Ooh, okay, so we do have Vivoli gelato stand right here. That's new. I like it. New to me, anyways. It might have been here for a while, but new to me since I've been to Disney Springs. And then we do have the Harley Davidson store right over here, and right next to that we do have the Polite Pig. Really good barbecue place. Highly recommend it. And we'll go ahead, and I see some of the Disney collection right here at Uniqlo, so we'll go ahead and take a look at there. So as you can see, we do have some Mickey and Toy Story collections going on. That's awesome. Some of the Fab Five, Donald, Minnie, and then we have some Star Wars, some Marvel. Looks like some Spider-Man, Iron Man pieces, Captain America, some more Toy Story, Monsters Inc. But yeah, this store is really good. I like it. And like I said, you can get some of the unique Disney collections here at this location. And moving right along, we kind of come to a crossroads, which we could go right, but that would just loop us back around. Or we can go left, and that takes you out to the resort buses. They'll take you back to your resort hotels. And right here, and also access to the Lime Garage. There's the Lime Garage, there's the Orange Garage. Lime is where I usually park because I can remember it. Right here we have the Ron Jon Surf Shop, and we have the giant Under Armour location. And right down there we do have in Haku, a sushi restaurant. And we have, my parents have fallen in love with the Ron Jon Surf Shop. Let's go see if they have any unique stuff in here. I'm not 100% sure if they do or not. I know they have a lot of, obviously, their own branded stuff, but they might have some specific collections to this location. Oh, I never realized this location was 2-story. Huh, interesting. Okay, so, yeah, it looks like kind of just some basic Ron Jon stuff. Let's go look back here, see what we got. Oh, that looks, okay, that one looked really comfortable. Sorry, distraction. Yeah, okay. So it looks like just kind of, just the Orlando location of Ron Jon Surf Shop. I know my parents have really fallen in love with this. They get some of these clothes and they take them down to Jamaica when they go. They do have some Stanley Cups right over there. Other than that, pretty standard stuff for these stores. You do a very pastel lavender colored Yeti cooler. The sunglasses, what I refer to as the dad shirts. I do have a sunbum section if you guys need any sunscreen needs. Other than that, it is basically the Ron Jon location for Orlando, but it is really fun in here. It is a vibe. I like it. All right. And moving right along, you wouldn't be on Disney property if there wasn't a big bouquet of balloons right there. There's balloon salesmen, sales cast members down here as well. And moving right along, we have Super Dry. They are very popular for, they have a style of leather jacket that's really popular and fits really well, lasts a long time. I'm interested in getting one. It could be for casual, it could be for cosplay, whatever I want. We have Fabletics location here. We have Kendra Scott and Uno Day 50, and we have Disney Ever After. All your designer jewelry stores right here. Like I said, we're kind of getting into like the mall section of Disney Springs right now. Once we get down to the west side, we'll have a lot more unique shops. We do have a shore. We have a big Sephora location, a La Costa. That's a kind of a Florida staple. We have an Anthropologie, and right up here we have a two-story Zara location up here on the corner, and a lot of kind of your designer locations and retail establishments down here. We have Coach, we have Mac, we have Kate Spade, we have Johnny Was. So, like I said, kind of what I call the mall strip of Disney Springs right now. So, as I misspoke last time, so the last intersection takes you to the Lime Garage. This is the intersection that'll take you to those resort buses, and this is always cool. Sorry to be really loud for a second, but we have the piano player, and that is an automated rolling platform, and is referred to as the strolling piano. So it'll, in the middle of her set, she'll just start rolling away to her next stop while she's playing, and it's a lot of fun to watch and catch it at that time. So like I said, we have Coach, Mac, Kate Spade, Free People, all down here. We do have the Lululemon down here, which I do know has some unique Disney collections. So we'll go and check that out. Yeah, Disney Springs is really expansive, and like I said, we're kind of just passing through the designer stretch right now. But we'll go check out Lululemon, see if they have any of those Disney collections that they typically have, and we will see. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything. Looks like it's kind of just a Lululemon, a little crowded in here, so we're just kind of flip a Yui. So probably online you can find a lot of the Disney stuff as well, but just didn't see any in store right now, which is fine. And again, just some more designer stuff. We got Lily Pulitzer, we got Sperry, we got Vera Bradley, Rothy's, Sugar Boo, American Threads, another entrance to Lululemon, Fit to Run, a Johnson & Murphy, Columbia store. Okay, I know they also have unique Disney collections, so we'll go see if they have anything in store right now. And if not, you can always find it online at Columbia.com. We're going to cut across really quickly here. All right, well, I see a few things. We'll go take a look after we let everybody out really quick. Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, of course, obviously the generic Columbia stuff I did see over here on this mannequin. Kind of get awkward shot of the mannequin. We do have this Mickey wilderness shirt. I wonder if it's anywhere. I haven't seen it. Oh, that's false hope. Yeah, okay, so right now I'm just kind of seeing a lot of just normal Columbia merch right now. And yeah. So again, just like Lululemon, we're going to flip the Yui out of here. So I'm not seeing any of that stuff because I feel like it would be featured right away. And so this brings us to, there's also Tommy Bahamas. Okay, I'll go look and see if there's Disney stuff in here. I know this is another brand my parents have fallen in love with lately. Columbia, Ron John, and Tommy Bahama have been kind of their new three. And yes, okay, alrighty. We do have this, what I call a dad shirt. Mickey and Minnie and Pluto beach shirt, and then we have the women's dress to kind of go with it, and we have a whole collection right over here of that same Same designs. We have a t-shirt. We have the pullovers. We have the dad shirt. Oh, no, that's the dress again. Sorry, I thought it was another dad shirt. We have the towels. We have the hats, the mini crew neck back there. And then for guys, we have another color. We have a couple different polos right here. Kind of the lime sage colored shorts. These Mickey shirts and polos right down here. This blue one up there. We do have the steel tumbler and water bottle and the duffel bag. And then we have, okay, here's the dad shirt that matches the dress better. Here's that same shirt we just saw. And then there's this one. There's more of a specific Florida one. This one's a lot thinner, a lot more breathable. And then we have the t-shirts, the Mickey t-shirts, and the blue. This one just looks like it's a Tommy Bahama. Oh, no, it's not. It is a Disney one. Okay, so this is more a resort one. This is awesome looking. So that one's cool. Oh, and here's the other t-shirts that we just kind of saw on the rack right there. And then we have this Mickey shirt. So out of the three, this one has the most in-store selection of Disney stuff and merch. It looks like you can probably find a lot of it online at those other ones. I know Lululemon and Columbia, definitely you can. Ron John, maybe if they have any. I heard that they did, but I could be mistaken. And that brings us to the end of the marketplace. So now we are heading into the west side. And this is where we'll find a lot more of those unique shops. Like as you can see right ahead of me, we have the Coca-Cola World. We have Planet Hollywood right here, which has kind of become Chicken Guy, hosted by Guy Fieri. And we'll go take a look.